So we will continue Paññā Pāramī, or related to Paññā Pāramī. Before giving or listening talk, we will bear respect Buddha, the owner of Dhamma, by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So we will give a talk about the Paññā. So to learn about the Paññā, we go to Vibhāga book, the second book of Abhidhamma. And there is one session called Ñāṇavibhāga, classification of Ñāṇa. In that session, there is saying about the vital process and mental process. So vital process is like that. Especially I need to explain for those who didn't learn Abhidhamma. So when we see something, we have a mental process. When we listen something, we have an ear process. When we smell something, nostril process, mental process. When we taste something, we have tongue process. When we touch something, we have a body process. So by seeing what we can know, only visible object, only color form, no more than that. By listening, what we know is just a sound. What can contact our ear is just a sound. What can contact our nose is just smell. What we can contact. What can contact our tongue is just a taste. What can contact our body is just a tangible or tactile object, touching object. So knowing by eye, ear, nose, tongue, and the body is very simple. Just 5 kinds of objects. But knowing by mind is complicated. So here mentioned vital process and mental process. So with vital process, cannot know any dhamma, cannot know any wholesome or unwholesome. Just the objects coming into our eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. Just that. So just seeing, just listening, just smelling, just tasting, just touching. We know only that, only those things. So in the same way, cannot produce bodily postures with the vital process. Bodily posture means standing, walking, sitting, and lying down. It is not done by vital process, done by mental process. So we sit, we stand, we walk, we lie down. It is done by mental process, not done by fight or process. Fight or cannot do. Means it is very weak. Just seeing, just hearing, smelling. No move the body. No, cannot change the body. So also cannot undertake to a form kusala or akusala, wholesome or unwholesome. So with mind only, we can undertake and we avoid the Ñāṇavibhāga and we not care. And we do dhamma only with the mind can do, can undertake. With the fight by seeing, by listening, we cannot do. In the same way, cannot absorb with the eye, with the ear, like that, or cannot get up. So any jhana, it is done by mind. Cannot do by eye, by ear, by nose. So some people they say, oh, by seeing movie, if it is very interesting, it is a kind of absorption. So the object is not right object. It is done by idol, so cannot absorb. So in the same way, cannot die with angel. So yes, it cannot die with angel. So before I think can die with the angel also, but we believe mostly with the mind. But here say in the Pali or in the commentary, in the Pali commentary, so cannot die with the fighter, cannot reborn with the fighter. Only die and reborn with the mind. In the same way, when one gets up from the jhana, emerges from the jhana, it is also done by mind. You may think because of noise and wake up. Not like that. Everything with the mind. In the same way, cannot do mecchata niyama. Mecchata niyama means like mecchata is a wrong nature. Niyama is a permanently wrong nature. So that means mighty karmas. For example, killing mother, father, arahanta, breaking sanghas unity, producing blood from the Buddha means harming Buddha, because cannot kill the Buddha, only can harm Buddha. So this kind of karma is mighty karma. It is a niyama, very sure, after passed away, were reborn in a hair. So because of this, it is called mecchata niyama. So it is also done by mind, not done by fight. So mind process karma. You may think beating others with the body, but to make this action, we need a mind process. No, by touching, just touching cannot do. You need a strong mind, strong anger, so to kill something, to shake your hand, like that. In the same way, with a fighter, cannot produce a mega pattern fruition knowledge. It is also done by mind. In the same way, cannot know name, claim with fighters. In the same way, cannot take casino objects the objects of casino, etc., with the 5 doors. So you may think I can see fire, water, casinos with the eye. Yeah, eye is just knowing color form. Didn't know this is water, this is a fire. This kind of concept cannot know that. So checking the objects such as kasina or bodhanosati, those things is also done by mind. In the same way, vipassana, practicing vipassana is also done by mind. Vipassana is a mind process. According to Abhidhammapiṭaka, 7 jhavana, like a 2 dhamma, like that. Done by mind process. Now, with the eye, simply knowing just a visible object, but it cannot call it is a vipassana. It is because of our object just coming into your mind, coming into your eye. No mind power. So hearing something is no use any mind power. Just the sound hit your object. You have to accept only that. So because of this, vipassana is also done by mind. In the same way, strong vipassana, we call Ñāṇavibhāga. Vipassana. It means a strong strength. So it is also done by mind. In the same way, when we discern, this is a rupa, this is a bhaturi. So it is also done by mind. Seeing nirvana, it is also mind. Seeing nirvana. When you see nirvana, it is not done by it is not done by 5 doors. It is done by mind. In the same way, gaining Abhidhammapiṭaka knowledge. Paññā is the psychic powers. Savaka is Pāramī Ñāṇa. Vichika Buddha's Pāramī Ñāṇa. Omniscient Buddha's Pāramī Ñāṇa. All these are in the mind process. So that means 5 doors is very weak. Only power of object, no power of mind. So another thing is with the 5 door process, we don't sleep. We don't wake up. Also, we didn't dream. So with the 5 door process, no sleep, no wake up, and no dream. So saying it in this way. So how do you think some make a noise in our meditation center? 3:30, we knock bell, wooden bell, dot. Some people are disappointed. But after sitting a few hours, next wooden bell, they are happy. So this is a happy sound. The same wooden can make people to be happy and to be disappointed. So hitting the ear is the same, but being happy and being disappointed is not the same. So although we knock, like that, we think because of sound we wake up. But in the beginning, mind process arises. After that, only we hear the sound. So the rule here is not sleep with the mind. Sometimes by reading, we may fall asleep. We may think with the Indo process, it is a sleeping. No, with the Indo process. A few mind doors interrupted, and after that, sleep. So, not sleeping with the 5 doors, not wake up with the 5 doors, not dream with the 5 doors. So, here mentioned, why sleeping? So, like big candle, that's according to past. Nowadays, there are many kinds of lights, strong lights. Come to the near to the eye. Near to the eye. Someone is sleeping. The strong light is near to the eye. So at that time, mind or process start to arise. You may think, oh, maybe some coming, or I'm in heaven. So nimitta or like that. So anyway, mind or process start to arise. No mind or process. So after that, after mind or process, sleep again. So in a second time, mind or process arise. Mind or process arise. So in the third time, again, mind or process arise. At that time, start to say, oh, why the light come near to my eye? So start to know. So firstly, mind or process, second, mind or process, third, mind or process. So with that in mind, you know why someone do lighting near my eyes, like that. So in the same way, while sleeping, the sound, maybe music loudly playing, smelling, tasting, someone put into the mouth, or someone beating. So at that time, first time, mind or process arise. Second time, ear or process, etc. Third time, mind or process. With this mind, why someone is noisy, or give a smell near my nose, why give a taste, why beats, someone beats, like that. So in this way, someone wake up, not by thought process, with the mind process. In the same way about the dreaming, but here about the cause of dreaming mentioned why we dream. So there are 4 causes. Number 1 is the dhatu, unbalancing elements. When our body is unbalancing, some element is strong, and sometimes the wind is strong. You may fly in the sky in a dream, and like that. So it is a dhatu because of unbalanced elements you dream. Another reason is unwholesome. Unwholesome is experience in the past. You have experienced in the past. So it come into your mind, have a dream with the mind or process. The third, brought by devas. So deva, powerful deva, make the person to have a dream. And the next one is bodily, the sign of a future, because of their karma, good or bad. So if you dream because of unbalancing body, so it is because of unbalancing. Like a flying sky, maybe because of wind element. And so somehow you want to run, cannot run, maybe blockage. So that will not be correct. So in the same way, you are experienced. It is related to the past. Next one is brought by devas, powerful devas. Because of wishing your benefits or your unbenefits. So it can be true, can be tricky, can be lying. So there is one story, one Mahathera in the Ñāṇavibhāga, without gaining permission from the Sangha. Mahathera make order to cut a tree. He cannot cut himself. Ordering also cannot say to cut. Only can say Kabir and Grohi. Please do shoot it. So Vibhāga were cut. According to his order, it is done. So the three Deva get angry. So, but first of all, three Deva give correct dream. So correct dream. So that one they told people become famous, always correct. But after some times, give a wrong dream. So what is it? The dream is after 7 days, from this day, after 7 days from this day, again were done. So by hearing Mahathera's saying, so people in the palace cry, so become noisy. So at that time later, they report to the king. Kings waited. So after 7 days, so the king didn't die. So at that time, the king get angry, make Mahathera cut Mahathera's hand and leg. It is given by Deva. You want to get dream from the Devas? Sometimes not correct. You need to be careful. So the next one is Pāramī, the sign of a future, because of good or bad karma. If the bad karma will produce the result, you may see bad signs. So if we produce the result of good karma, so we'll see something good. So it can be correct. It will be correct, usually. But we try to do, if we have a bad dream, we may take care of precepts, moralities. We may chant protections like such as Buddha's qualities. Sometimes it may change to another, or may change, may disappear, if possible, to be disappeared. We did in this way. So especially when we have a bad dream. So those are dreams only ordinary person, Sikha is no Arhanta. no arahants will have a dream because they have Vibhāga. Vibhāga is aversion, right? Aversion or something, wrongly thinking. So because of this, only they have a dream. Arahanta never have a dream because they don't have Vibhāga. Perversion, maybe perversion. Okay, perversion. Okay, this is about the dream. So there is a question: when we have a dream, in the sleeping time or in the waking time? So if we say we have a dream in the sleeping time, if so, it will be opposite of Abhidhamma. Will not agree with the Abhidhamma. Because in the Abhidhamma, sleeping is a bodily mind. The bodily mind don't know anything, only knowing the past object. So it is always the same. The whole life is the same. Cannot see any strong objects. If we say in the awakened time, it will be opposite of Vinaya. We not agree with the Vinaya. Because in the Vinaya says, if we do something in a dream, no offense. In the dreaming time, is we may kill something. So, but it is no offense. Because this mind is a very little mind. So, sleeping, no dream, like that. No, sleeping in time, no abadi. So, if so, if we do something in a dream, if we say it is awakened time, we should have abadi. So it will be opposite of Vinaya. Actually, no abadi. So because of this, when we have a dream, how we should say awakening time or sleeping in time. Say here says Ñāṇavibhāga. So being oppressed by monkeys sleeping. And the monkeys are sleeping. So we have a dream. Maybe monkey usually may sleep in a tree. If they sleep night soundly, they will fall down. So now, as a human, you have chance to sleep on the bed. Although mosquitoes are biting, quite lucky. So monkey have to sleep on a tree. Maybe I didn't know. So monkeys sleeping is not well sleeping. Maybe sleep and wake up, sleep and wake up, like that. So alternative mind. So channel. So because of this, in those time we have a dream. So some people meditate. They say long story. They report. Some people report long story. I saw this and that, and this and that, like that. Finally, after that, wake up. At that time, the meditation teacher knows, oh, you are sleeping, like that. So, sleeping is like Ñāṇavibhāga. Monkeys are sleeping. So, so in the sleeping time, can we have a kusala or akusala? Or abhyagata? So when we have dream, can be kusala. When we see chetiya, or paying homage to chetiya, listening in dhamma, teaching in dhamma, it is a kusala. I have many times teaching dhamma, but not sure it is a kusala. Because sometimes I didn't read books. There is a talk, but I know I read. So sleep, not well sleep. In a dream audience are reaching. Maybe Zoom meetings are coming, but no I read. It is a problem of talk, problem of teaching. So it is not sure who's that dream. So worry dream. So I heard some housewife. They also have a dream. They are cooking in dream. New guests or great guests are coming into the house, but they haven't yet cooked. So it is their dream. So also we may have dhamma dream. So, but that dream is not sure kusala, not happily teaching. So, okay, next one can also be akusala. In a dream, we are killing. So, or maybe we are running because of something following us. So, it is akusala. So, next one is abhyagata. Abhyagata is a noya thought. Noya thought means we have taught kusala, we have taught akusala. Noya thought means exact kusala, akusala, which means Vibhāga, result mind, kiriya, mere action mind, mere functional mind. So according to Abhidhamma, our jhana time. To have jhana, before jhana, we have our jhana, turning our mind towards the object. It is not kusala, neither kusala nor akusala. So after jhana, after impulsion, after running like a few steps, not really running, trying to stop. It is like a dhamma, registration mind. So our jhana is a mere action mind. The dhamma is a registration mind, the result mind. So those are abhyagata. So can be abhyagata. So because of this, dreaming process is a mental process. So it is a half sleeping time. It has a dream. There are 4 causes. It can be kusala, can be akusala, can be abhyagata. So sometimes no jhana, like seem to see, seem to hear, no vivid dream, no clear dream, something very little. So it is also abhyagata. So how about result of that dream? If we have a kusala, akusala in a dream, so that one, whether that one produce results or not. So dream is weak, weak mind, because half sleeping, sometimes awaken like that. So not strongly happening. So usually it is weak. Because of weakness, cannot bring new life, cannot produce a rebirth, but this is the result. But after giving birth, as a body result, can produce. So, because of this, the dream has a result. Okay, this is saying about the Indo and Mindo process. Something related to Paññā, related to knowledge. Okay, we will stop here. If there is a question, you may ask. Abhidhammapiṭaka
Abhidhammapiṭaka Nibbānassa Paccayō Hawatu Mama Puññā-bhāgaṃ Sappasattānaṃ Pājēmi Te sabbe Me samam Puññā-bhāgaṃ Labantu
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.